Hello, you lovely people. This is me, the Bombay Chef Varun, and welcome to Get Curried. Well, today's recipe is possibly one of my most favorite curries, not just from the Konkan belt, but also from Goa as a state. The recipe that I'm showing you today is a classic Ambot Tik, but the core ingredient of this recipe is not a meat, it is yam. I'm showing you Suran or Yam Ambot Tik. Let's begin. Now there are a couple of components to this recipe. The first one is to keep tamarind pulp ready. Now for that, of course, you need to wash the tamarind, soak it in hot water, keep it aside for a couple of minutes and then squeeze out the pulp. The second component is getting the yam, keeping it in water, scrubbing all the mud off, and finally what you get is something like this, which now needs to be skinned off. Let's give this a quick dip in clean water. You can wash this under running water. Let's bring it back on the cutting board and let's cut this to rough pieces. Let's transfer the pieces of yam back in water to ensure that they do not oxidize. Let's move on to component number 3, and that is making the Ambot Tik paste. For that, we need red chilies, stalks off. You could use a combination of chilies that give you good color as well as spice. Let's move on to a couple of shallots or red onions, a couple of slices of tomatoes, black peppercorn, cloves of garlic, slices of ginger, a touch of turmeric powder, sugar to balance the taste, cumin seeds untoasted, some tamarind pulp that of course we had extracted and kept aside, just a couple of spoons, and to accentuate the sourness, I'm going to add in white synthetic vinegar. Let's cover this and grind this into a smooth fine paste. Well, our paste is done and ready. Now this is the final component, and that is the tempering, which is almost like a no tempering. So here you go with the paste in a cold pan. Now one thing that you also need to note, especially while making the Ambot Tik paste, is I know of a lot of families that also put in freshly grated coconut. The whole idea is technical or classically, this recipe does not use fresh coconut, but in case you feel like adding a tablespoon of fresh grated coconut, just about works perfect. But the classic recipe, I repeat, does not use coconut. The paste goes in. The next thing that goes in, yam or suran, tamarind pulp, tamarind juice, salt as required, which of course can be adjusted later. At this point in time, use with caution. Now for the water, what I'm doing is I'm taking water in the blender jar or the grinder jar, capping this off like so, and getting all of this residual spice mix in the curry. At this point in time, we turn the flame on, give this a quick stir, and allow this to cook on medium flame till the yam is perfectly cooked. This is going to take at least 20 minutes. You can of course keep adjusting the water. And finally, if you feel, you can also adjust the salt. It's been around 20 minutes and the yam is perfectly cooked. Let's, however, show this to you as well. One quick mix, and with this, off goes the flame. Now the whole idea and beauty of an Ambot Tik is you should understand where the name comes from. Basically, it's Ambot Tik, which literally translates to sour and spicy. Ambot and Tik. Well, very simple, but trust me when I say this goes amazingly well with steamed rice, with broken rice, with sannas, with set dosas. Well, it's a wonderful recipe which the entire family across generations would love and appreciate. The whole idea here is it has to be sour and spicy. Make this for your family, make this for your friends, and let me know how you like this. Bye for now.